Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. So I'm going to do like a story time type thing slash what like I'm thinking about the game and like weird things that happen in the game. Not really the weird part, more like story times and what I'm overall thinking of the game. Okay, well we decide to sprint. So first thing is what I'm sort of thinking of the game. Alright, so I've been in the trading hub for quite a bit because, I was trying to mainly trade my mismatch Arabian for a new one. It's this gorgeous mismatch. You've probably seen it. I just did a short about it. It's a flaxen fade with flaxen black Rabicano, I believe. Gorgeous. I just did not have a connection, which I do with the rest of my mismatches. So I ended up getting Esmeralda, which I do have a connection to. I do not know why, but all of my mismatches, I have to feel some sort of connection with them for me to stay, because literally every single one I feel so deeply bonded to compared to how I did with the mismatch that I traded, Black Rabicano. I cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry, I cannot. If I pronounce it wrong, well, oh well. So let's start with, I've been in the trading hub with the, weird encounters, I guess. So this person was, offering for any low-tier IUH, So I come up, and I'm like, I have one. It's a leather yappy, so, literally nobody wants it. Neither do I. So it's, impossible to trade, but whatever. I'm like, alright, so what do you want? And we're gonna call them Shamrock, because that's the first thing that came to mind. So Shamrock was puts me a basic normal Appaloosa. I'm like, excuse me? And they're just, I declined the trade immediately because I'm giving up an IUH for a basic Appaloosa. I'm not saying just normal basic. No. They were offering me this horse for, where's it? Here. For this. I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's not the same thing. So I ended up declining the trade, and I just thought that was so crazy. I was dumbfounded about that. Also, their other offer was a V1, just one V1. Nobody is going to accept that. I'm sorry, but nobody is. I do not know anybody. Know the value of an IUH before you trade it, okay? Thank you. So, next story time type thing. So this weird encounter with somebody. So I'm trying to trade the Black Rabicano, Flaxen, and Flaxen Fade, okay? They said they had this gorgeous mismatch that I really wanted, okay? So I was just trading with them like normal human being function. So I go to trade like them, and they say, that's not a real mismatch. I'm like, what do you mean? Yes, it is a real mismatch. And they're like, no, it isn't. And I'm like, excuse me? But this is a real mismatch. Here's the stat card, by the way. I did a trade, so I have proof of the stat card. It's a real IUH. Not IUH, mismatch. It's a real mismatch. But they were convinced it wasn't, so they said, no, it isn't. So I led them over to my mismatch, which, on a card can get confused because it's Flaxen with Flaxen Fade, which is really pretty, by the way. So they immediately left the game after they saw that it was, in fact, a true mismatch, and I was not scamming them. I was like, I would not have minded if you stayed in the game and traded me. I've done things like that before. I bet we all have thought something wasn't legit, and it found out it was. So, yeah, I was like, ha ha ha, funny. I was more sad that, they didn't do the trade because I really, really did like their mismatch. But alas, I just look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would have felt so embarrassed, like so unknowledgeable, you know? I would have hated that. Okay, next story time is encountering a fan. So I encountered a fan, and oh my gosh, encountering fans are so awkward because I currently only have 13 subs. Yeah, 13 last time I checked, which was today. So unless somebody subbed today, I would not. So I only have like 13. And they come and they're like, oh my gosh, Star, you know? And I'm always so like weirded out and confused. I love meeting people, but I never know if they're lying or not. You're like, why don't you know if they're lying or not? One, because they never ask for like an authentic horse or never mention a video that they really like. So like, sort of hard to tell. Something else is if we zoom in, it says sub to Star Plays Wild Horse Silence. My name's Star. So people who want to just trick me can just look at my name and realize I'm a YouTuber and just pretend like they know me. But the first time, I don't even remember this encounter, but this encounter happened a little while ago, and this is what sort of spawned me to make the video because I had another like story time I wanted to share, but I forgot it. I cannot remember it for the life of me. I cannot remember it. Whatever. But this person was like, oh my gosh, Star, and I'm like, yeah. You know, because whenever people shout out my name, I'm a little confused. I'm like, yeah. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm such a big fan, and I'm like, oh, thank you. They're like, I love your content, and I just say thank you, you know, because like, what else am I meant to say? Thank you, because I am really grateful for everybody who watches and everybody who subscribes. It means the world to me, and I do not care if you don't like my content. I am here for the 13 people who like it, and for the one person who gives me a like, because that means that one person's happy, and I do this out of enjoyment for me. I'm not trying to be the new biggest YouTuber or even hit 100 subs. I just want people to enjoy this, and mainly out of anything, I just want people to participate. Like if I have a giveaway, I want people to participate. If I have a poll, I want that. You know, I just want to feel connected, but I really don't care how many subs I have. I just want to help people enjoy Wild Horse Silence and show how much I enjoy it, because I really do enjoy this game. But back to this. So then right after them, so this happens whenever I get recognized, two people recognize me at once, which sort of makes it feel fake, but I'm not sure. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. If you met me in game today and you were faking, that's really sad. You're faking this, and I don't care if you're faking it. If you aren't, that's amazing. If you are, I do not care at all. Okay? I'm here to have fun, and if you want to lie about knowing me for some reason, go right ahead. It could not bother me. So I met this person, and they're like, oh my gosh, my little sister is such a huge fan of yours, and she loves that you actually enjoy the game and to see you actually play the game, not just get it for views, which is so true. Like, my views, I think the top view I have is like 1K, which I was so shocked when it hit it. I was like, 1K people saw this video and decided, let's share it. I was so baffled, but usually my normal videos get under 50, and then my shorts get around 200 to 500 views. Like, usually one like. I think it's from my friend in game. She knows about it, and I think likes it. Yeah, and we have like one person who ever like regularly likes my videos. So yeah, but yes, that will be it for today's story time. Hopefully you liked my weird little stories, and yes, I am excited for the Donkeys and Mule update. If you aren't, I'm sorry. They are going to be a big part of the game, especially near the beginning. And if you don't like them, try and catch them and breed them, because I tell you at the beginning, people are going to be dying for them. If you can catch an IUH or mismatch and you don't like the donkeys and mules in those, trade and sell it. Those things are going to be valuable, especially at the beginning. So yes, hopefully you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Okay, so I have like one more story time that I want to fit in real quick. But I do have the issue of I'm not going back to Training Island for this little quick thing. So yes, I'm trying to collect fruit tree seeds right now. It is not going very well. It takes forever to collect those fruit tree seeds. I also get a ton of coconuts. Yay! Which is actually like good. So, quick story time. So my latest short, which is like POV before and after your thing gets tagged. So it's about, whenever somebody asks or says something and you give like this whole detailed long explanation. Of course I exaggerated it. That's what you sort of do for a POV, is exaggerate something that's relatable. So I did it, and the thing was I had to type that whole thing out about something that looked semi-reasonable, and then type a whole bunch of like tag emoji type tag things. So I would have to like send it in two things. So that's sort of how I did it, like behind the scenes. What was really funny was I was in a public server. Ask me why I did that. I have no clue. This is why I have a private server. Is so I don't have to deal with other people I'm trying to film, which is the main reason why I want a private so much whenever I film. Like, I need a private whenever I film for that one reason. That's literally the only reason. The graphics suck, and there are constantly people in chat, so it is just like near to impossible to like film in public. But for some reason I decided, let's do it. So I filmed in a public, and I was typing it. Part of it said, no, she's like my dream horse, blah 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 blah, and somewhere in there I said, she's my baby. Okay, then this random person asked, who's your baby? I was mortified. At the end, you may see like a person running by. I had to tell her. It was so embarrassing because like I had to finish the skit. Oh my gosh, I was like, you actually asked me that. So she came up to me, somehow found me. I'm like, how did you find me? We're on mainland. How did you figure that out? I was a bit confused, but shrugged it off. And she was like, yeah, so who's your baby? She's like, that's your baby? I was writing, I think, one of my mismatches, I believe. And I'm like, it's just saying yes, she was my baby, because she is my baby, and I do treasure her so much. I love her so much. But what I ended up saying was, no, me, which is true, me and my friend are filming a skit, and she's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, clicks now. I was not just being like sort of ridiculous. And she's like, oh yeah, okay, that. She was like, oh, which, okay, made me not seem as crazy of a person, hopefully. So yeah, that was really funny. Thing was, it was not even my friend, it was my alt. But am I about to say that? No, it's my friend, because we are friends. I'm friends to my alt, so they can join me whenever I need like to film something. So yeah, that is all the story times. Just want to add this one in because I remembered it.